What's up, guys and gals, and welcome back to the Nerd Castle. Today, in the world of indie games, we're going to be checking out Gordian Quest. This game is kind of a combination of, like, positional Darkest Dungeon turn-based combat, and also Slay the Spire deck-building card mechanics. So anyways, I know how stoked you guys are about card games right now. Every time I play a game that's a card game, because they very much seem to be popular right now, I try to go through and read the comments, and it seems like people are pretty burned out on card games nowadays. I understand it. It's because Slay the Spire was such a mass market success, and so now everybody and their dog's trying to cash in and try to find the next card game that's gonna sell 1 million copies. It's the way things go in indie games. Let's dive on in and see if the game does a good job of making you want to add it to your wish list. I guess we only have the one act for right now. Silverkeep, a town situated on the far isolated western reaches of the world. Its quiet existence is now threatened by the undead rising in droves against the living. Come to Silverkeep's defense and uncover a treacherous plot that will span Westmire and other continents. Yeah, this appears to be the only thing that's available for right now, so I guess we'll play that one. Let's go! We can select our hero. We have Lucius, who appears to be a mercenary of some kind. We have Catherine, who is a cleric. Okay. We have Bertram, who's a ranger, and apparently really likes wearing goggles. I don't know, maybe he moonlights as a mechanic or something. We have Alphonse, who obviously has the best dress sense of everybody that we've seen so far. We have Pierre, who is a spellbinder, who inexplicably appears to have black pigtails, even though his hair is white. I assume that that's just like, did he cut off somebody else's hair and turn it into shoulder pads? Or like, because I don't know if I'm down with the idea of wearing someone else's hair around my neck. I don't know. It seems a little odd. It's a bit much. And then apparently we have Ida the Druid. Well, I'm going to pick her because she's the coolest. I'm going with her. We'll play everything on just whatever the standard difficulties are right now. And let's get to the game. Let's play a little bit. The battle commences. You there. You were with the soldiers that came in from the south. With me. The undead ahead look like nasty ones. We'll push through this group, and then we'll regroup with Captain Roderick and his men in the garrison. If you're handy with that weapon of yours, now would be a good time to use it. Okay. Alright, so like, I have Swipe, which allows me to deal 8 damage and cause 1 bleed. Can I do it to anybody that I want? Like, how does the positioning work on this? It appears as though... What does that mean right there? There's like a little thingy right there. I want to know what that, maybe that means it's like a druid card. I think what it means is probably you have to be like in the front to use it maybe. I don't know. What does dodge do? Oh, okay. Apparently it won't let me do stuff because the tutorial is in well, I made him bleed out of his dick. That's my bad. I didn't mean to. All right. And then they want me to defend myself. So let's do, no, I'm going to smack that guy with a little bit more bleed damage. Alright, my turn is over. I have used up all of my Energon crystals, and I retain none of... Hey, don't hide behind me, coward! Nice one. I gotta admit, I took you for an amateur, but actually, we might survive this one. By my side, let's take them down together, he said as he hid behind me. So that's a lane, and that's a row. Officer Aaron has drawn a trigger card. I can mouse so attack of opportunity. Trigger when the ally is in the row... When ally in the row attacks, follow up and deal 3 damage. Okay, so like I would need to be like right there, right? Yeah, let's move over to there then. And then we've got Forceful Swipe. Sure, why not? Do we not like the Forceful Swipe? Is the Forceful Swipe not a thing that we want to do? Oh, I pick where he goes. Gotcha. Yeah, scoot him forward. That's fine. That was pretty sweet, actually. I like how there's combos in there. That's really rad. I'm looking forward to seeing how that changes. I don't know. I've always liked combo attacks. Ever since I was a kid, I played Phantasy Star 4, which, like, randomly, if you queued up your actions in the right order, it was an old Sega Genesis RPG, you would get, like, these really cool, explosive, cinematic attacks that would, like, blow up the entire screen and deal, like, 8 times as much damage. And so, anyways... Ever since those days, I've always liked games that incorporate some kind of combo system or some way for the characters to, like, add off of each other. Well fought. Let's get a move on before more of them come along. Garrison's just up ahead. I like how we got, like, that epic music there. That's how epic music all sounds to me. We get to pick between the... Oh, we can take them all. Nice. Never mind. I don't have to pick. I can have my cake and eat it too. Apparently the entire game is randomly generated from what I've heard. So each time you play, it should be like kind of different. Like the people that you meet and stuff like that. But I guess we'll have to see as we get further on in. And we have Fate. We can redo a bad challenge roll, making a new outcome. Okay, well that's kind of cool. Welcome to the Garrison. It's not much, but it'll have to do on a short notice. But where are my manners? I'm Officer Aaron of the Town's Guard. I wish we had met under better circumstances, naturally. But this here's the guard hall. We converted it into a house for survivors like yourself, so make yourself at home. In the meantime, you should speak with Captain Roderick. He's in charge around here. Alright, well, Captain Roderick's over here, and he's got, like, sideburns, so maybe he's super rad. Captain, we have a druid with us. Got the fight in her blood from what I've seen. At ease, Officer Aaron. Greetings, traveler. Your arrival to our fair city couldn't have come at a worse time. The undead curse that lays on this land has been a thorn in our side for centuries, but an attack of this magnitude, it's pretty unheard of. Foul magic has disabled the waypoints as well. Smells like the work of enemy action, if you ask me. Indeed, officer. Anyways, Captain Roderick's the name, and I'm in charge of this garrison. We've already evacuated the civilians to High Home before the incident with the waypoints, so it's just battle-essential personnel here. Situation's dire. We got our hands full tending to the injured, so I urge you to help my men push back the undead in the immediate area. The dead outnumber us 3-1 out here. The most pressing concern now is the garrison storehouse up north. It's been overtaken by local gangs, but if you can wrestle control back from them, it would help us greatly in the defense effort. Leave it to us, sir. I've got a good feeling about this one. Okay, Godspeed. Keep your wits about you out there. Before we leave, let's see if we can recruit some help from the guild hall. Things would go a lot smoother if we had another pair of hands. Alright, the guild hall's right there. We've got Jun the blacksmith. Okay. So we can buy like weapons and stuff over here that'll give us new abilities and things to add to our deck. I do like that this game is not just a card game. Like, they've gone out of their way to really kind of make the rest of the aspects of the game, like the shop interfaces and the weapons and the combos, like, they've gone out of their way to make it clear that it's not just a card game, it's also an RPG, and there's other mechanics going on that are at play, so that's pretty sweet. What does this guy do? Got to turn over the graves to make sure we don't get swarmed in our own backyard. Okay. Alright, so we can gain a new party member. The guild hall is wide, an area originally designed to accommodate crowds for the town's festivities. Now it's a temporary refuge for sullen-faced adventurers nursing all manners of injuries. Most shirk away as you approach, unwilling to head back out. You're about to write off finding a hire when you run into a fellow adventurer. Let's go with... We can get a random one. We can either get Alphonse, the criminal, Pierre the wizard, or Catherine the cleric. Let me get Catherine the Cleric. That sounds useful. Catherine the Cleric hefts her hammer onto her shoulders. I was up by the gates when I saw it happen. Army of undead rising from the fields before us. Let me smite them along. See, that's what I'm talking about. I need somebody in my party that knows how to make things smoten. You leave the guild hall with a new companion in tow. Nice. By the light, you look like you've seen better days. I will do what I can to heal your wounds, but beyond that, resources are strained as we fend off the undead. Please do what you can to protect the innocents here. If necessary, return to the sanctuary for further healing. Let light guide you, traveler. Alright. I don't really think I need to do any of these. I think we'll be okay. I don't really have that much money. Can I buy anything cool over here? So, like, what do we equip here? Oh, apparently we already have the proficiencies for some of this stuff. So that'll give me Reinforce. That will give me 3 armor, and then I expend it. This right here will give me 5 critical, and I can draw a card. Okay. What does a primed shot do? Can be boosted by arrow cards for additional effects. Okay, so you play like the arrow cards first, then you play the bow shot. Gotcha, I like that. Attached attacks will apply 2 burn. We got lightning resist right there. Yeah, sure, why not? I'll take the demon barb. I'm sure we don't need money for anything useful right now. Where's my demon barb at? Let me throw that on right there. So we apply some burn to the enemy. She doesn't have a proficiency for armor, but I do. So I guess I'll throw that on. We also have health vials, I guess. Oh, she's already got 2 of them. Nice. We'll throw that one in there. And I think we're looking pretty good. Let's go find an adventure, shall we? Where do we want to go to fight some guys? Waypoints off limits. Take it up with the captain if you got a problem. Okay. Let's go. Ready to head out? We'll have to loop around the garrison to get to the storehouse. Steady as we go. If things start getting too tough, we should head back to Sister Ophelia for healing. Okay. Oh, it's like a grid. Okay, it's kind of cool. So it just spirals out that way. The Restless Dead. An undead horde marches on Silverkeep. All right, let's go fight him. I guess the spear guy's probably going to be in here too, right? Yeah, there he is. Oh, she's really cool looking. She's got really long... She has a very leggy woman right there. That's a woman with very long legs. Let's see here. We can swipe. We can forceful swipe. Can I... Oh, I can swap positions too if I wanted to. Okay, that's good to know. Do we know what these guys are going to do? They're going to attack, but do we know the targets? Oh, we do. So it looks like all the attacks are going to be going towards the cleric. Oh, nice. He's already got that little ability, too, that allows him to react to the stuff that I'm doing. Yeah, go ahead and do that right there. We'll put the bleed on him. Hopefully that'll kill him off. I can't play dodge on other people, which I figured we probably wouldn't be able to, but I wonder what happens if I shift him around. Will it, like, mess with his attack priorities or anything? Alright, so she's got shield block. Obviously, we're going to need that. I'm going to put up 2 of those because I think she's going to be taking a lot of attrition this turn. And then we will attack whoever's in the front row, I guess, is what it's looking like to me. Yeah, we can't hit that right there. I think that guy's going to die of a bleed, so why stress about it? We'll go ahead and throw out a smack right there. I do think the animation looks pretty satisfying. Like, it's not a lot, but it's enough. Oh, really? Does she hit things back when she defends? I wasn't paying attention. I was looking at my recording software, making sure everything was okay while I was monologuing. I wasn't looking, but I saw lots of explosions and things happening. Apply 2 shock to target after your next attack. Okay. This car activates conditionally, then discards itself. No, the shock applies independently. I was looking at it for a second. I didn't know if it was like a debuff that I had to play on the enemy first, or if it was a card I had to play on me first. But I guess it just has to be in your hand, and then if you fulfill whatever... Because, like, when he played his trigger card, he, like, played it on himself, I guess. But anyways, you don't have to play it on yourself. It appears to do what it's supposed to do independently of whether or not you set it up. It works. We'll go ahead and play that right there. She's still got another... Ooh, blessed attack. Yeah, let's do that. What does channeling do? Channel charges will reduce the AP cost of channeled spells. Oh, nice. Okay. So, like... She's got channel 2 now. Okay. When I was a kid, channel 2 was the same as channel 11 on TV. And I always thought that was really, really weird. Let's continue to the next fight. That was easy peasy. We didn't even struggle with that at all. Like, we pretty much mashed our way through. Oh, there's a Skeletor in this one. Maybe they'll have different abilities. So he's already attacking. This time he's in the front line. I wonder what determines where we are in the rows. Because she seems to stay the same both fights, but these two have been moving around. Interesting. Let's just start with whoever we can kill. Pull that guy up. Oh, I can throw a javelin too. Nice. I'm going to throw a javelin at him. And then I don't see a whole lot of damage going out, so I'm not going to stress too much about playing defense out here. I don't see a reason to. You know, all the attacks are going to the cleric. And so we will have her shield block, and then we will righteous blow that guy real fast. I've never righteous blown a guy before. This is my first time doing it on camera. Be gentle, chat. Let's see here. Alright, so we've got Rend. We should obviously do that because that's a super sexy ability. 23 damage to a target in your lane, but it's close. Oh, you pull them in, then you tackle them. I get it now. Okay, well, I don't really have any other options. But, holy force. 7 damage, reveal a random temp common heal card. Okay. Ooh. Nice. Love the spell effects. Looks really, really good. So, see, this right here is a card game, right? And people are kind of tired of card games, but this is a card game that's doing a really good job distinguishing itself from all the other card games that are around. Earlier on in the week, we played another game where, like, literally all they did was kind of, like, reskin Slay the Spire with a really, really pretty coat of paint, but at the same time, that's all it was, is that it was, you know, lipstick on a stolen pig. And so, like, I can see why people are getting tired of it, but when you play something like this feels a lot better. Like, this right here, you can tell that it has its own idea of what it wants to do, like, independently of other titles that are available in the market. I like that. We've got a belt right there, so we've got higher dexterity-based challenges. I'm pretty sure my character is probably pretty sick at dexterity. Actually, we got really high strength, oddly enough. I mean, we've got high dexterity, too, but, you know. A simple robe, it will give you sharpens, so that's kind of for like rogues or whatever. We've got a granite tincture. Okay, I'll take that. Does that cost an AP, or can I just use that whenever I want in combat? Cool. I like the loot drops and everything, too. They got me kind of excited about seeing the way that itemization is going to change around the way that the game plays. He's already up and triggered. Good. Give me a swipe. Oh, he can't be pulled. Oh, I tried to pull him up and it wouldn't let me. Okay. Well, I mean, keep the damage going. He's a little bit beefier than some of the other cats we had around here. My plan, since I had tackle in the other one, I was going to pull him up to the front and then I was going to tackle him, but I guess he... Oh, I can retain a card? Yeah, keep tackle, I guess. Alright. So who's attacking where? That's going out to him. That's going out to her. So we'll throw up a shield block real fast. And we've got Blessed Strike. Yeah, go ahead and use that. Just work on the archer a little bit. We'll probably take a little bit of a scuffing here, but I think we'll be okay. We only took 2 damage. Oh, they moved around on us, too. That'll be funsies. Did he just play a trigger card? So he's got Guard, Burning Touch. Oh, he lights people on fire whenever they deal damage. Brutal. So he's got all sorts of stuff going on. Summon a Spirit Wolf? Yeah, dude. Absolutely. Oh my god, that's the stuff right there. Let me get that Spirit Wolf in my life. That's what's up. I need more Spirit Wolves. Let's hold on to Tackle. Sooner or later, we will get to use Tackle, okay? So we got our channel ability right there. I don't know if I should take that guy out. Spirit Wolf, what you got for me? Got Bite. Oh, wow, okay. Apparently the wolf acts independently, but we still, like, see his hand or whatever. Okay. I didn't actually check the enemy's attacks at all during that last turn, and I probably should have. I got, like, nobody in the same lane as me, which is really kind of problematic. I'm gonna go up here, and then I'm gonna play Tackle on that guy and try to get rid of him. There we go. I think that was probably the strongest move we could have played. Let's retain Hurl Javelin. I like having a ranged attack ready to go. Do you still have channel? Nice. Okay. Gain 3 channel on that one. Yeah. Let's go with the heal force right there. And then we'll heal her up. She took a pretty good smack. You got him, Woofy? Go do your thing, buddy. I believe in you. Oh, never mind. Apparently we didn't finish him off in time. I was hoping we would. Nice. So somebody hit level 2. I'm interested to see what leveling up entails. Ooh, medium armor. You get men. Heal yourself and adjacent allies for 2 HP. Very nice. Okay. You certainly got a knack for staying alive. The garrison should be a little safer now with your help. That leaves our main objective, the Garrison Storehouse. It's right up ahead through the streets. We had to barricade it off from the garrison when the bandits attacked. With luck, we'll be able to deal with them without too much trouble. Alright, how do I level people up? Oh, nice. So we've got like a little grid over here that we can play around with. So we can get a random skill from any of our schools. Okay. Animal kinship. I do want summoning. Yeah, unlock that node right there. So we've got Prowl, move to target lane, apply 3 vulnerable. That would be really, really nice because movement has been a problem for her. She kind of has, positionally, she has to be in certain spots in order to do certain things, and being able to move for free, I think would actually add a lot of utility to her deck. Wind Gust, trigger shift target, random adjacent, gain 1 might for every strength above, for every 1 strength above 10. So 30% more damage for the next X hits. Okay. I'm going to go with Prowl. I think Prowl is very specifically the thing here that's going to help us out the most. in getting the attacks off that we want to get off. And I'm moving her towards animal kinship because I love summoners, and so I want to be like an animal summoner. That's why I played a druid. There's so few games that let me play a druid, or if they do have a druid, it's just like, you know, leaf magic. Like, you don't do anything like cool, like summon wolves or bears. Like, I like the shape-shifting, summoning animals kinds of druids that don't get their own hands dirty, you know? Like, you'd be like, oh no, there's a whole bunch of enemies, and then they play like a song on their flute that's like, and then like 9 wolves show up and just eat their enemy, and they don't have to do anything. I think that making her into a healer is a really good idea. It looks like we can either make her into a channel, like we can make her into like it looks like we can make her into a healer / caster, or we can make her into kind of like a melee divine paladin type deal, is what it looks like to me. I'll probably have her be a healer. The next person we pick up will more than likely be like, I don't know, like a ranged character, because I think the druid is kind of a frontliner. Like, most of her stuff seems to need to be used from a front line, so pick a new card and add it to our deck. We will gain strength, dexterity, or intelligence based on the skill. Okay. Tempest Bolt costs 5 AP, but it's a channeled attack. Okay. We do need channeled attacks. Yeah. Let's do it. Why not? That sounds pretty cool. I do like how picking your cards actually matters, too, by adjusting your stats, and it sort of, like, eases you towards playing the character a certain way. I kind of like that. I dig it. I also like that the game gives you the option to play, like, roguelike mode, or you can just play it, like, normal exploration mode. I think accessibility is really, really important for games. Like, you know, some people don't have, like, working fingers, or they've got, like, a hand missing, or, like, they might have problems contracting certain fingers or muscles or whatever. And having easy modes in games that allow them to go through and experience that without just getting stomped out super hard, I don't think is a compromise in what the game is trying to do. Like, you know, I think it's just a way for more people to enjoy the game who otherwise wouldn't be able to, which I don't think is ever a bad thing. On the way to the storehouse, you pass by 3 soldiers nursing an assortment of injuries. They advise caution when dealing with the bandits. Front door's blockaded, and they'll have crossbows waiting for you if you get in. Alright. Down the road, you arrive at the Garrison Storehouse. A bandit peers out from an arrow slit on the 2nd floor. Scram unless you got a death wish, he sneers before heading back inside. The front door doesn't budge when you push on it. Might give away with some force, but the earlier soldier's warning comes to mind. Okay. Yeah, we'll try that. We'll do Catherine, I guess. Ooh, we rolled a 21. That's what's up right there. I also like how it includes little D&D sections where it shows the dice roll and everything else. I like that. You skirt into a narrow side alley looking for another point of entry. Your keen eyes spot faint scuff marks on the wall made by steel-toed boots. On further inspection, there's a few good handholds and an uneven patch of wall which you could use to climb up to the roof. Officer Aaron assists you with the boost. Alright. On the rooftop, you fortuitously find an open hatch door and a ladder leading down into the storehouse. Inside, you spot 3 bandits on the lower floor. 2 of them have their crossbows trained on the front door. Larger bandit, presumably the leader, is rummaging through the various supply crates. With the advantage of surprise, you estimate that Officer Aaron and yourself could take out one of them, but which one? We'll take out the leader. And it looks like Ida, since she's got the dexterity, is the one that wants to do this. Oh, we critically succeeded. That's what's up. You close in on the 2 remaining bandits and the battle is joined. So we killed off the leader without even having to fight him. Good stuff. I wonder if that cheats us of any of the loot, though. Alright, so obviously we want the wolf spirit up. Like, wolf spirit is always the right choice. I'm always going to summon my dog. Let's see here. We've got a channeling strike. Sounds good. Where are these attacks going? So one's going to her, and one's going to him. Okay. I should have put vulnerable on this guy first. That was stupid. Oh, that man is taking a chunk of damage. Hopefully the dog is smart enough to kill him off. Good. I'm glad to see that the dog used its doggy brain to do the right thing. He looks like a very angry doggy. That dog looks very toothy. He looks quite grumpy at the moment. I can't use tackle. Oh, I have prowl. Nice. Oh, it moves me to their lane. Okay, I get it now. I get it now. That's actually not as helpful as I thought it was going to be. because I didn't read it very well, but I get what it is now. It makes sense to me. Sometimes you just got to use something like in actuality first, and then you'd be like, oh, I get it. All right, so we'll take all the loot. Victory for us. Let's go back to the garrison. All right. Let's roll out, homie. Well, I think it's safe to say that I'm in love. I like the game a lot. The only thing about this game that I'm not a super huge fan of is kind of like the anime stylings, but like I can get over that. I'm not a giant anime guy when it comes to aesthetics. Like, I can appreciate it. Like, I think that the art style is very, very good. Like, whoever did this put a lot of effort into it, but it's just not something that I think I'm predisposed towards. But that being said, the gameplay mechanics all feel really on point. I like the way that it's a card game, but it's not just a card game. It's also kind of a tabletop RPG. It's also kind of a roguelite. It's also got like permadeath mechanics. It's also got like a combo system. It's also got like stat building when you pick up your cards. Like, it's a game that's more than meets the eye, I guess. So check out Gordian Quest. I'm really impressed with it. Obviously, it's in early access right now, so only the first act is available. But it's going to be developing with time. I'll have a link for you down below in the description. Thank you for hanging out. My name is Splattercat. I sift through the pile to find what's worthwhile in the world of indie games every single day so you don't have to. Leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it. Aside from that, also check out the Twitch stream and the Discord. Those will both be listed down below. And that's all I got for you today. I'll see you with something hot and fresh off the indie skillet tomorrow. Thanks for hanging out, everybody.